Introduce yourself, Marina. Just tell me a bit about what you've just been telling me about your life here in Hong Kong.
Well, thanks, Katie. Well, I do live quite a different one. I actually in Central at the moment, so yes, we're in amongst tall buildings. You know, many of them are 70 stories high. But I actually live 30-minute ferry ride, and I actually live in a house that you can only see two houses from. It's a 15-minute bike ride from the ferry. You're at the end of the street, last street light. The street is a path for a bike. And we take water from a stream, so we're not even on town supply water.
Really?
We just take water straight out of a stream, and at night just sit outside watching the stars and listening to the birds and the frogs calling out. And then half an hour later you're back in town in one of the busiest, most dynamic cities in the world. Amazing difference of hype buzz that I just connect people like that through the environment, saying that there is ways to get out in Hong Kong and experience nature. You don't have to fly overseas. You can do all of that here. Of course, the stat that blew me away is 40% of Hong Kong people live above the 40th floor. So you can understand why they're actually not that connected with Earth and understanding some of the natural processes. So I basically connect businesses with the environment, help people take their first couple of steps in the environmental field, facilitating, coaching kind of role, you would say. So that's my role here in Hong Kong.
Called Joe, and you were just telling me about this wonderful enterprise. What I liked is the fashion enterprise that you want to try and create out of it.
Hong Kong is a shopping paradise, or at least that's our government would like to promote us as a shopping paradise and a financial hub and so on. Hong Kong people love to shop, and I love fashion. A lot of women here loves clothes and loves fashion, and I was just seeing that, you know, as much as we're buying so much stuff, we are also really don't know what we are actually buying. You know, of the fashion industry, if I may say, is one of the most polluted industry. All this is happening now. New businesses will arise, and there's a new way of the fashion industry will evolve as well of how they do business and how they manufacture their product. And I think there's a calling for it already, and I think a lot of big companies started doing it already. But at the same time, we are not educating the consumer fast enough as well. If they can just spend some of that money, that would be really great into buying eco-fashion.
And I think the point about also being able to empower women all over the world to use their craft and make money and be independently and financially secure in their little villages, that's also bringing something interesting to the market.
Yeah, I mean, two things I would like to do. One is to bring, you know, high-end eco-fashion to Hong Kong, and another one is to empower people in underprivileged area like India, China. They produce so much fashion, but at the same time, there are people who don't even have any work, and there are a lot of skilled laborers as well. So if we can actually look at how we can put the two together and produce something that is meaningful and beautiful, that would be really cool.
Great work, and thank you for your time.